The global economy. It works splendidly for about 500 million people. This statement by Bill Bryson in Notes from a Big Country captures the essence of globalization's uneven impact. It has created immense wealth, but often at the expense of vulnerable populations. This essay will explore how globalization affects different sectors of society, analyzing its benefits and drawbacks. We will delve into its historical evolution, the roles of key organizations, and the resistance it has faced. Globalization is not a new phenomenon. It has roots in ancient trade routes and colonial expansion. However, the late 20th century witnessed an unprecedented surge in interconnectedness. This was driven by technological advancements, the fall of the Iron Curtain, and the rise of free trade agreements. While globalization has facilitated economic growth and cultural exchange, it has also exacerbated inequalities and triggered social unrest. The 20th century witnessed a shift from colonial empires to a more integrated global economy. This was marked by 2 world wars and the subsequent establishment of international institutions like the United Nations. The collapse of the Soviet Union in 1991 further accelerated globalization, opening up new markets and intensifying competition for resources. The rise of multinational corporations and the proliferation of free trade agreements have been central to this transformation. Companies began outsourcing production to countries with lower labor costs, leading to job losses in industrialized nations and exploitation in developing ones. This shift in manufacturing has created complex supply chains, making it challenging to ensure ethical sourcing and environmental sustainability. Key international organizations, namely the World Trade Organization, the International Monetary Fund, and the World Bank, have played pivotal roles in shaping the global economic order. The WTO, established in 1995, aims to regulate and liberalize international trade. The IMF provides financial assistance to countries facing economic crises, often with strict conditions attached. The World Bank, initially focused on post-war reconstruction, now finances development projects worldwide. While these institutions are often credited with promoting economic stability and growth, they have also faced criticism for their policies. Critics argue that their emphasis on free trade and deregulation often benefits powerful corporations at the expense of workers' rights, environmental protection, and local economies. The influence of these institutions on national policies has sparked debates about sovereignty and democratic accountability. Section 4. The Battle of Seattle and the Rise of Dissent. The 1999 WTO Ministerial Conference in Seattle, infamously known as the Battle of Seattle, marked a turning point in the debate on globalization. The conference was met with massive protests by a diverse coalition of activists, trade unions, environmental groups, and concerned citizens. They challenged the WTO's policies, arguing that they prioritized corporate profits over human rights, social justice, and environmental sustainability. The Battle of Seattle brought the anti-globalization movement into the spotlight. It highlighted the growing discontent with the negative consequences of globalization, particularly its impact on labor rights, environmental degradation, and the widening gap between the rich and the poor. This event served as a catalyst for further mobilization and organizing against neoliberal globalization. Section 5. The Human Cost of Global Integration. One of the most significant criticisms of globalization is its impact on working conditions. The pursuit of lower production costs has often led to the exploitation of workers, particularly in developing countries. Sweatshops, characterized by low wages, long hours, and unsafe working conditions, have become synonymous with the dark side of global supply chains. The 2013 Rana Plaza factory collapse in Bangladesh, which killed over 1,100 garment workers, tragically illustrated the human cost of this race to the bottom. This disaster sparked global outrage and highlighted the need for greater transparency and accountability within global supply chains. It also underscored the need for stronger regulations to protect workers' rights and prevent such tragedies from happening again.